If it's Friday, it must be Max Chaos time, and it is Friday. So, welcome to Max Chaos, or more specifically, here on How Not to Game with Cali Jack, the Devil's Towers 1969 Max Chaos game, where for every action, such as trying to fix the Devil's Tower game to do a more streamlined version, there's an equal and opposite reaction. One where we go for spaghettification of the map, which we're doing quite well on the spaghettification. Finances, though. How did I do this before and not go broke? Well, part of it is I think I did a lot of things that changed to monorail. And I'm not certain if I want to do an allowance for that to continue. And I'm looking for the swizzle stick for my coffee again. It's been walking on a regular basis lately. There it is. Keeps slipping out of the cup that I built for it. So, what are we going to do? Well, Demonic Designs, I think, still has some potential because I had 2 inputs and third input lined up in setup. And I think that's part of our problem. We did go a bit too overboard on some of these. Now the question is, and I'll take it in the comments, it won't be a poll because we have a poll. For those that aren't noticing, the poll is using the powers of Caesar I've given you. Which expansion do you want on the Expanding Worlds tutorial? Do you want to go east-west along the coast, all 4 directions just to the east, west, south, or just to the east and south, which is where the main original population center is, to see if there's some more rural land around it. Feel free to check that out. You can see what the powers of Caesar are in episode 21 of the Expanding Worlds tutorial. But here, the question down in the comments is, am I allowed to eliminate or at least downgrade lines? So, treating them as if by abandoning them, they go to the older, slower lines so that we can save a little bit of money. I think that actually makes sense if you think about it. Chaos, part of chaos is decay, entropy. And with decay, the rail lines would be, by being abandoned, obviously we'd be treating them as if we're only putting the $4 of the older, slower slants, sleepers and sand rails in. So that's up to you guys. Hopefully, folks will comment. Hey, feel free to leave me a comment. I'm willing to take any criticism. I needed to know about the microphone issue. I need to know if it happens again. I need to know if the new driver actually made the bloody microphone pick up softer again. Even though it's maxed out already. I went right back to max on that. After I found out that it didn't take the current settings, it took the standard settings. So let's see, where can we go? What do we got that's opened up? 2 options. We can go through messages. and new destinations. There was industry growth, but we're in 94 and the line cut in 69. This ain't good. Well, let's see what we got. Industry. Hey, we got the cement mill industry. That's right. I have the cement mill industry. We need to take and fix up. Okay, I think I've gotten my head back into the game that we stopped playing last week. The second cup of coffee is in front of me, so this might be doable. We're going to start at the cement mill and head on over. You. Show us where the cement mill is. Well, this is an easy thing to serve, I have a feeling, because I see a quarry and at least the coal isn't going that far. The hard part is, how do we build yards here? This might be fun. It might be more fun than I thought. Okay. Confirm that these are the ones. Yep, that quarry, that sand might feed this, that doesn't go down to here, that goes to here, but he picks up stuff from here and here as well. Okay. So let's get the coal and the cement going. So this is going to be a quick, easy run. And I'm not even going to go high-speed rail. It almost isn't worth it. Ooh. Ooh, did I have a dirty idea. Okay. Why is that a dirty idea? This guy gets the straight shot. Or the straighter shot. One, two, three, 4, 5. Grab this tool. I think what it is we got just way too many tunnels in the game right now. But that's part of the fun of Max Chaos. Hey, it's going to make me dig that again. No, good. All right, let's see what we can do here. Blast a tunnel there. Come up like this. This side you come around like this. Here we're going to have to lower that spot. There we go. One sharp turn. 2 sharp turns really. But worth it. And I could have changed it slightly to make it a faster train, but I'm not as worried about that as everybody else. Come in off that line for dispatch. And then our other dispatch tie-in will be right here. We're going to take this guy out. He's going to do something like this. we go. That's a much better tie-in. And now, one, two, three, four. We got our little twisty thing. Yes, I could have just brought him in this way and this way, but maximum chaos. We want it to look crazy. That, and I've got to take and leave this side for the export. I'm trying to give my an easy export line, but at the same time, a hurting one because it's only going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 long, maybe 6. There's all of our dispatch lines taken care of. Let's flag the dispatch lines so we know them. There they are. Over here we've got inbounds. Not going to take and do the bigger, wider ones that we normally would. And over here, how do I want to do this? I see how I'm getting through here. Good old tunnel. Because we're aiming for there. So really I should have went this way, but don't you dare freeze there. It's just my mouse. Okay, just a mouse. We're doing a cut. Yes, I could have tunneled him all the way through, but we're financially strapped. We don't need the super tunnels at the moment. Line like that. There. And of course we're going to line him up here so that we know. Didn't get it all the way flat. Below the 2 tunnels we need. Make sure they're connected through the tunnels because they don't like to connect at the tunnels or the bridges. We'll have one bridge here. Another bridge here and one here, like that. And we made our first serious dispatch line for that. All right, let's go ahead and dispatch the first 3 trains, get them rolling. And then we can work on the next segment, which is getting the stone aggregate and such over. We're at the 15-minute mark. I'm a little slow on things today. Second cup of coffee. First pot. And I've got to break off for some yard work today. The roses need life support. Serious life support. I'm talking like critical care unit life support, I think. I'm going to have to figure out how to do that for them. Which locomotives? Well, for the short guys, you know what? They're not even gonna get up to it. Do either of those get him down where I prefer him? You'll have your own preferences to where you find your bars. You'll find that I've gotten just spoiled by having it down there. And we're looking at, well, the stones are at 0. Stone itself is at 2%. And sand is, where's sand? Sand is at 2%. So, yeah, we're going to take some losses if we do that. You know what? We will go ahead and just do it anyway. They're both making enough money. I think we will make enough per unit through a little careful planning and use of older vehicles. And it's such a short run, it's not going to make us that much money anyway. Alright, this is going to be, we'll have to come up with names later. We're just going fast, and I'll get that in the next episode. We're looking at, oh, which episode is this? 54. This is episode 54, guys. Rock Crusher. Rock Crusher. Yeah. It'll do. Shouldn't have closed the bloody garage. Bad habit. Used to dispatching just one train at a shot. Now this should work. Making certain they get to the right spots. Yeah, just different names for coal. And then this is Crush Crazy Cement for now. We didn't want to do it at the factory level for that. Just a second. That way. There we go. Nice. Brickyard, and that ensigns it everywhere. Don't have to worry about it. It's got the yard in it. Saves some bits on saves and processing power. We're sitting pretty good right now, I think. And it's 20 minutes. I'm going to let you go. I'm Kelly Jack. Have a better day than I'm having.